you sweating?
Yeah, I'm sweating. These questions are getting me like nervous, man.
Is this video controversial?
This is, yeah, it's gonna be, dude.
Another day.
Another vlog.
Another vlog.
Another bake. Another
Conti kitchen.
Conversation. Conti's kitchen conversations. It's a new segment, guys.
Is it?
I don't know. If this video gets 10 billion likes, then maybe we'll start this new segment.
So, due to popular demand, we are going to be asking your husband/boyfriend questions that girls are too afraid to ask. I did a version of this on my channel. If you haven't seen it, we're gonna link it. So we did a few questions over on there as like a little section of my video, and everyone was like, please do a full version of this. So we're back in the kitchen. We're actually going to be making banana bread / banana muffins, which is why Gabe is ever so kindly greasing the muffin tray. I asked you guys on Instagram and I like picked out a few that I am going to ask.
Yes.
And you just have to give your opinion on it, your answer. I'm going to be asking Gabe, so this is Gabe's opinion, but he can't answer on behalf of every single male.
Yes, I can, because all guys are exactly the same.
You said that in my video.
I know. I realized as I was coming out of my mouth, I was like, where have I heard that joke before? Guys, listen, I'm giving opinions on this video, so if you don't like it,
like if your opinion is different to his opinion, that's fine.
it's fine, you know? Here's something my dad used to say. Opinions...
What did you say?
It was the dumbest thing ever. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one.
Classic. It's a classic.
It's a classic dad proverb.
So we're going to get into baking, but this isn't like a tutorial. So I'm going to kind of like do this as I ask you questions.
Yes, sounds good.
Oh, also all of these are anonymous just because we wanted you guys to ask like whatever you wanted, so.
You're leaving us hanging, babe.
Sorry.
I want to hear the juicy cues.
Question number 1.
Yes.
Do boys get butterflies and giddy about girls?
It depends, like, if you're talking about you with One Direction back in the day.
What are you talking about?
You probably got butterflies and giddy. I didn't have life-size cutout posters of every single member of One Direction in my bedroom. Facts.
Yeah, I'll admit that.
Facts.com.
I did.
I feel like it's more common in girls to just get butterflies by their crush or their celebrity crush or things of that sort. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Wait, so you don't get butterflies?
I do get butterflies when it actually means something meaningful.
What?
Like, I get to see Jess after being apart for 6 weeks when we were doing long distance. I have butterflies.
You're like waiting at the airport.
And I was picking you up from the airport and we reacted to our first vlog. When I did that, watch it, it's a good one. Those are moments that I feel like as a guy, I would get butterflies. For a woman, I feel like there's a lot more scenarios where you would get butterflies other than just that scenario. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Like when you were screaming at a van because Harry Styles was inside of the van when you were 15 years old. You probably had butterflies as it was driving out.
That's different though. That's like a different kind of butterfly.
It's still butterflies.
No. We're not talking about fangirling, alright?
I'm just saying, that's the one time I can recall for myself that I would get butterflies is about you.
One time?
No, not that one time. The singular moments of those moments were about you specifically.
Do you remember the night that you asked to hold my hand?
Oh, yeah.
Was that a moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I kissed you for the first time, ooh, girl.
Alright. Can you just crush that a little bit?
Who? Guys.
Did you hear me? Oh, it's crush. Do you guys feel stuff move around when they run?
Like your balls? Is that what she's talking about?
She was trying to be polite.
Oh. Yes and no. You do.
Okay.
I'm gonna be super open right now. And I don't know if this is for every guy, but this is something I like notice things that happen. So there's a few scenarios here, right? You wear your boxers or a non-fully supportive piece of fabric. At the beginning, it's like, you know, happening. But I think as time goes on, in like a sporting event, I used to do sports when I was a kid, like in a sporting scenario, and I don't know if it's just me, but your body has like this natural reaction of like tightening things up.
Compressing.
This sounds super weird. And I'm not talking about like, you just like shrink or anything. Things like get pulled up a little bit and it like tightens up to support yourself. That's just my experience with me observing the science in anatomy of my own body.
When you go out for a run.
The thing is, when I go out for a run, I like to wear compression shorts underneath like normal shorts.
Yes.
Which keep things tight. It's like a sports bra. An extra layer of just, you know, protecting the goods. That is my very open, scientific, clearly proven observation of when males run and when they have penis.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
Yes.
What's the cutest piece of clothing on a girl? I had actually a lot of people ask that.
Really?
One example someone else said was like, is there a guy version of how a girl likes gray sweatpants on guys?
Gray sweatpants? I'm wearing the wrong shorts today, dude.
So is there like an item of clothing that you're like, oh my gosh, cute?
For me specifically, when you wear an oversized t-shirt.
Really?
Yes. Baggy sweater. Like if you were to throw this on. Ooh, girl.
Really?
Ooh, girl. Hold me back. I love when your hair is like it is right now. When it's pulled back. Because I get to see like your beautiful neck and your jawline.
You've said that since we were dating. And
Yeah.
I was always like, what?
And like the shape of your face and stuff. Like if your hair's covering a lot of it, I just prefer it like this. I'll throw this on you and oh, hold me back, dog. If you're wearing the baggy sweatshirt or the baggy hoodie, you could be wearing leggings or, you know, just like normal shorts underneath or whatever. Like that doesn't matter. It's the sweater that, I don't know why, that and the oversized t-shirt.
That's really interesting.
Dude, I'm telling you. You making banana bread, girl? Because you a straight snack, girl. It looks like poop, dude. That is disgusting.
It smells
That
really
literally looks like a turd. Almond butter or peanut butter?
Almond.
Peanut butter.
Almonds.
But
Look,
I
it was
want it.
already really controversial when I voted the Reese's things pretty low. Like that was super controversial.
Well, listen. It's 50-50 right here. But on YouTube, you can do polls. I'm gonna put a poll. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, we haven't done this before, but I'm gonna put a poll. Almond butter or peanut butter?
Does boob size matter?
Well,
Why is there awkward?
well, this is such a weird question. Like, no?
No, I feel like that's the
No.
obvious answer. Is no.
But like certain guys are attracted to certain things more or less. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like I'm trying to answer this generically for like all guys. You've heard it before. It's like there's guys who are like butt guys and guys who are boob guys or whatever. But like
So weird.
I don't think I have like personally that much of a preference. I'm more attracted to your face.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like I'm looking at your face
Yeah.
and making out with your face
Wow.
before. Next question.
Okay.
Was that honest?
I guess. I don't think that helps because everyone's different. Every guy's different.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm just being real. Some guys are just a little bit more douchey than others, and it's just a fact.
Yeah.
You know, and
I didn't want to say it, but
I did.
all I get told when talking about dating is guys only think about, is this true? I don't know if that word gets like demonetized or whatever. So I whispered it.
Depends on the guy. There's a large majority of guys, especially when you're young, hormones are just popping. You know what I mean? This could be totally controversial, but like, do you think there would be a difference of if you met a guy when you were out at the club late at night or if you were at church?
But it doesn't even have to be church. Like,
but what I'm saying is like, you know, like those are two like of the extreme like far examples, but it depends like where are you looking? Are you giving yourself to a guy before you should? Because that's something that you have to like make sure that you set boundaries in your relationship to know that you guys are like in it for the right reasons. That's why waiting until marriage is like, because you set up those boundaries and you know that all the boxes are checked, everything is good with the other person before you bring in the physical into it. Because when you bring the physical into it, that's like such an emotionally strong connection, and things happen with chemicals in your brain and all the science. Because obviously I'm qualified to talk about this stuff. So, you know, these are
tough?
these are juicy.
I know.
These make you think.
Is it possible to just be best friends with a girl?
This one is, dude, you could do a whole podcast on this one. In my personal opinion, I think you can be really good friends with them, but I don't think like your best friend
That you
would
hang out with
be.
every day.
Yeah.
Do everything with. I don't know, because I've seen people that just say they're best friends.
I know.
And like when I was in high school, I had guys that I would consider best friends.
I think this is the best way to say it, is I was always of the mindset that when I was single, I wanted to practice the way I wanted to act in a marriage relationship. So I knew that when I found the person that she could trust me because I was already acting the way she would want me to act, even when I was single. So with that said, if I was best friends with a girl who wasn't Jess and we're married and then I'm leaving to hang out with another girl, like that's not a thing. You know what I mean? It really depends what the motivation is.
And everyone's going to be different. I feel like that's the answer to every single question.
Yes, but whether you're aware of it or not, you're always practicing something. Your habits are being developed at every point in life. What you did yesterday, the day before, for the past year, what you're going to be doing for the next year of your life. You're always practicing your habits that will dictate the way you continue to act in the future. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. That's my answer and my opinion.
Your personal
My personal experience, my opinion, and why I don't have girl best friends.
A guy's always noticing other girls and looking at them. I had a few of these and that's why I put it in. But even I was thinking about it and I was like, this is, I don't know.
This one I'll probably be answering from like a very Christian perspective. Like yes and no. I would say the natural instinct of a guy is dealing with that sort of thing. You know what I mean? For myself in a marriage relationship, it's like, no, I need to only have eyes for Jess. It's like the same way you practice, the way you practice is what you get good at. So I need to constantly practice like not looking at other girls and not looking at things, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like whether it's on your phone or when we're out or whatever, I need to like practice making sure that I only have eyes for Jess. Make sure that she knows that she can trust me and that I'm putting in the effort to make sure that our marriage is the best and that she can trust me. It's definitely just a natural like instinct. And like from a Christian perspective, that's sin and lust and that sort of thing. And I know that a lot of people, especially in today's day and age, will have totally different opinions on that.
I know.
Oof, trying to answer that perfect. Sweat a little bit. Oh.
It's a weird one. And I think some guys, that's not their priority. Like that's my opinion too.
For me, it's wrong for me to look at other women in that sort of way.
Everyone's different is the moral of the video. Is this video controversial?
This is, yeah, it's gonna be, dude.
Are you sweating?
I'm sweating. These questions are getting me like nervous, man.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh.
It's okay, this one is not as deep. Does it float when in the pool? Slash in the bath. That was very highly commented. Like a lot of people want to know.
I didn't even notice.
Hey, you want to?
Come on, babe, I just need it. This is helping me out. In the pool, you're swimming, you're moving. It's not something, it's kind of like if I'm going this way, you know, it trails along. And then if I'm going, you know, if I'm at the bottom and I jump up, it trails down. Or if I jump in, you know. But I have noticed in the bath, it wasn't something that I like purposely noticed, but I heard, I think it was in a Ricky Gervais interview. He talked about how the older he gets, the saggier. You notice that when he was in a bath, that they float. I thought it was very funny, a little gross, but pretty hilarious. I decided the next time Jess wanted to have a bath with me to observe. Let the record show that the answer is yes. It's like a buoyancy thing where it like floats, you know, it's like the level of buoyancy I think it's different. It's not like it floats all the way and if like it wasn't connected, it would just float to the top. You know when there's those things that you see like maybe float in the ocean or in the pool or something where it doesn't just float to the top, but it kind of just like
hangs around
and just floats around. I think that's the level of buoyancy we're talking about here.
Thank you for explaining.
Yes.
Can you really not stop a stream?
You can.
You can.
In very particular situations. Most of the time it's pointless and it's very uncomfortable to stop a stream.
Really?
Yes, when you're peeing, this is what we're talking about. But it is possible. For instance, maybe back in the day, I was hanging out with one of my buddies at their house. I have to go pee. I forget to lock the door. They bust in the room trying to just like mess with you. And then all of a sudden everything just, you know, tightens up and you're in defense mode and you're able to stop it then. But it's like a very rare situations, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Or like I'm in the bathroom or something and something happens with Jess in the kitchen that sounds horrible and I hear her scream or something. I can like, you know, defense mode, stop myself.
Okay.
Pull myself together, get out there and save the day. What I'm trying to say is a real hero can stop his stream. It's a learned superpower.
The next one I don't fully understand, but it was actually requested quite a lot. Why do you guys like blondes so much? And I'm brunette, guys, so quite a lot of people said that.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
You did a Q&A once, and you said that you preferred blondes over brunettes. And that was before we met, and I was like, great.
Yeah, but my opinion on that has changed because it like depends on the person.
Maybe. I don't know, I thought that was kind of random.
Yeah, I mean, that is a stereotype.
Yeah, we don't know the answer to that one. Do men get nervous about their first time?
First time.
Bacon banana bread.
Yeah. Like, was I nervous for our first time? Yeah, like a little bit. I wasn't nervous in the sense that like, oh, is she gonna judge me for, I don't know, my performance? Because like we were so on the same page, we were getting married, like it didn't, you know.
What do y'all do at sleepovers?
Well, dude, my friend group was like, we were weird. We were into video games at certain points. We would play certain video games like Call of Duty and stuff. We were into making videos that we put on like Facebook and stuff. So we'd go hang out, pull out like a really crappy digital camera that could record video, and line that baby up and hit record in 480p.
Okay guys, so we're going to,
We're ready to bake the muffins, everybody.
Yes.
Good job.
If you follow me on Instagram, I usually, like, I'll post every now and then when I bake something like this, so you would have seen these on my Insta story. But yeah, that is all for the deep, juicy guy questions.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Very opinionated.
Good.
Yes. It's not so much how I feel now. It's when people start giving me crap on the internet.
No.
Is when I feel like crap.
No. Your answers were very respectful.
Thank you.
And very nice.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little different cooking, baking thing.
Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to join the best team on the internet, dog. The Con team. Make sure to hit the bell notification. When it drops down, hit all notifications so you're notified on every video. And what else? Leave a comment because the algorithm, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, that was annoying. I'm just trying to be a YouTuber, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We love you guys. And stay safe.
Stay classy, San Diego. Anchorman, if you've seen it. Peace out.
From Jess.
From Jess and Gabriel. Cunt. That was the worst.
That was so bad.
Yeah.